Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in to Be Our Bricks. My name is Ben. Let's do some LEGO Star Wars.
Today, we will be I'm sorry. Today, we will be reviewing the. I'm so. Today, we will be reviewing the LEGO 75402 ARC 170 Starfighter, coming in at 497 pieces and retailing for 70 US dollars. Now, as we all know, it is the 20th anniversary of one of the most beloved Star Wars films, Revenge of the Sith. And we have got some pretty serious hype in the LEGO Star Wars community about the sets we're going to get this year in reflection of that. But I have to talk about our introduction to this wave was a little lackluster. And I've never felt so energetic yet just lazy and dispassionate about a build. I mean, we're not even going to change our background because of how lazy this is. No, I'm just kidding. We're going to put up a different background. All knocks aside, there are a few pretty decent things about this build. Just for example, the build itself. There's some really neat building techniques going on in the back with the dual cannons and what I still think is a really cool wing mechanism. Well, starting off any review, we start with our minifigures. We've got a really nice print quality for the clone pilot, and they are all clones, and this is the only minifigure style we get, but that is pretty nice. It does have some nice upgraded back printing. And this is Commander Oddball. He's the sort of squadron leader. Got a nice little dash there notifying him. We've got Jag, and he's got a really nice blue printed helmet. That would go really well with some 501st mocks or 501st pilots if you need. This is a really cool helmet. And for the last pilot, we have just a standard, what they call clone pilot. I guess this is a reg. Again, they all have great printing on the backs, and their faces are all this sort of orange goggles. No dual-sided face print, but it does look great once the helmet is on. And of course, we get another plunky little astromech droid. I love this guy. I love this guy. He's a great minifigure. I always love getting little astromechs for our ships. And as we saw in the earlier clip here, this is the build for the ARC 170. Now, I mean, I'm a huge fan of the ARC 170. That was kind of the ship I always chose when I played as the clones in any Battlefront game, like the OG for the Xbox, and later for when I got a PlayStation 4. And anyway, I love this ship, and I don't know, I've never been truly moved to make modifications to a ship immediately after building it. Usually it takes a couple days or like a week or two, but when I found out that the back cockpit here did not come with any printed control panels or even a sticker, I knew I had to modify it. So I went ahead and I gave let's see if we can get it there. I went ahead and gave it a back printed control panel. I went ahead and modified the sort of pilot seat, and then I gave a spare printed control panel to the front pilot. So this was something that was kind of a bummer to me. For a $70 set, we couldn't get a fully fleshed out cockpit for each pilot, And that's kind of the highlight of this set is, we only get pilots. And of course our little droid buddy that you can put in here, and he sits in sideways like so. I think this is kind of clever. Hides a good bit of the profile of the droid. So you just get his little head poking out there, and I don't know. The ARC 170. You can decide if it's too pricey for what it is. I have been told that it's smaller than any of the other ARCs that we've ever gotten, but I cannot confirm. This is my first ARC, and I really haven't had any of those others in my hand. And of course, before we forget, the standard issue flick fire missiles. Whee! Well, there we have it. The new LEGO ARC 170 Starfighter. I will let you be the judge down in the comments. Let me know if this set is worth the $70. Is it worth the hype behind it? Still on the fence, not quite sure. Like I said, there are some nice building techniques incorporated, especially into the back, like I mentioned earlier, with the dual cannons and the similar mechanism to the Luke Skywalker's X-Wing to deploy the S-foils. That's pretty cool, but like I said, you'll have to let me know. My name is Ben. This has been BR Bricks. Bye.